I'm Kirsten Cangela. Welcome to DU. I remember my summer between high school and college, working, trying to figure out what to pack, struggling at the last minute. But now you're here, and there's so much to look forward to. This is an amazing place to learn and have fun, so I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. You'll meet a lot of people during your time here, and some might even become your friends for life. Here are some fellow pioneers to tell you more about what life will be like at DU in the coming years.
Hi, I'm Morgan.
I'm Fahimi.
I'm Jenna. I'm Parker.
And I'm Sam.
I'm Valerie.
Hi, I'm Mariah.
I'm Doug.
I'm Josh.
I'm Joseph. I remember the first day I walked on campus, there were just millions of organizations just coming up to me, handing me brochures saying, hey, come do this, come do that, come join this barbecue, come do that. So I was overwhelmed. I can promise you, you won't be shy for long, because they'll force you out of your shell really quickly. The friends that I spend time with at the college level now are these people that I've met throughout these different activities. These are the lifelong friendships that I've made.
I'm a pre-med student, so I'm planning on going to medical school. The hardest thing for me to adapt to was the amount of class time that I spent. I think time management is very important for when you start college. You need to learn how to have an equal balance between academics, but also your social activities. It's been challenging, but very rewarding.
Well, service learning has been a really big part of my story here at DU and me becoming who I am now. It started out, I kind of came to college knowing that I wanted to go and do some kind of service eventually. So my junior year, my dream to go to Africa and save the world finally came true. I studied abroad for 5 months in Stellenbosch, South Africa. And while I was there, I was doing a service learning program where I was working in a very poor elementary school doing enrichment activities with the children. And it was just completely eye-opening and life-changing.
Well, I knew I wanted to study abroad from the very beginning, and it was a big reason I came to the University of Denver. But once I got into it and started learning French, I realized that the best way to really become fluent in a language is to study abroad. I would never have come to the level of French that I am at now without being abroad. It was life-changing in like every meaning of the word. Really the friendships I made, the language I learned, just the broadening of like all of my cultural horizons. Now I want to go to Costa Rica. Now I want to travel the world. You can't put a price on it.
Hi, I'm Sam, your student body president.
And I'm Parker, your student body vice president.
Undergraduate Student Government, or USG, is a fancy title for the group of students you elect to represent your ideas on campus.
For example, a group of students wanted to raise environmental awareness and reduce our carbon footprint on campus.
So, we installed quick-fill water bottle stations and eco-friendly shower heads in all the residence halls.
Also, a group of students wanted more outside equipment for activities around campus.
So, we stepped in to create an outdoor basketball court near Centennial Halls and offer free volleyball and yard game rentals from the student desk in Driscoll.
Also, students wanted to increase school spirit on campus.
So, we co-sponsored student tailgates before sporting events that were a big success.
We want to make your voice heard.
So talk to us.
Email us.
And if you really want to make your voice come alive,
attend our weekly Senate meetings.
DUPB stands for University Programming Board. It's not something you have to go out and plan. Somebody plans it for you and it's just waiting for you to show up. Well, homecoming, or your parents come up and alumni come up and you go to hockey games, which is a huge thing. My favorite definitely probably has to be Winter Carnival just because of that on Mountain Weekend. You get a lift ticket for about $40 and then you and all your friends and 600 other DU undergrad students plus get to spend an entire weekend on the mountain. May Days is a huge one in the spring, which is an entire week long, which ends with Music Fest. For May Days, you can walk out of class and there's a huge beach party on the lawn. We want you to get involved.
The best thing about Inclusive Excellence on this campus is it brings people of all different backgrounds together. It really allows us to work in teams with people who are nothing like ourselves. but gives us the chance to find those things that we do have in common and empower us to be really great global leaders. We have a really great program here called Pioneers to Pioneers, which bridges the gap between international and domestic students by pairing the two of them together and building relationships between the two of them. The LGBT community has really been embraced on this campus, and they've been one of the biggest impactors in our community, connecting with local youth. If you're interested in getting involved in one of the many inclusive organizations on our campus, connect with the CME, the Center for Multicultural Excellence.
Coming in as a transfer student, I was horrified that I wouldn't get to meet other students really, or I wouldn't really have a niche on campus, but the Transfer Student Alliance really made it so that I was able to meet all these other transfer students and go out and have fun with them and establish a really great network of friends that were all also transfer students and really find my place here at DU and be able to call it a home. Coming into DU is different than most schools that you'd be transferring from, in the fact that we are a family here. It's not like most state colleges. I came from a state college where everyone was doing their own thing and just a commuter school, and here at DU it's just a sense of community, a sense of belonging that I think you can't find anywhere else in the US.
This year we had men's basketball have one of their best seasons since turning Division I. One of the best games this year was when they played Middle Tennessee on ESPN, and we had the biggest turnout we've had since I've been here. Two other teams that we've had success here so far this year was men's and women's swimming. They both won Sun Belt Conference championships. We also had women's golf win a Sun Belt Conference championship. Lastly, we had women's gymnastics win their first WAC gymnastics championship. I absolutely love DU. The first time I stepped on campus, I knew that it was the school for me.
For me, I enjoy intramural sports. Whether it be softball, dodgeball, broomball, you'll find my team, the Southside Stunners, out there on the court. So whether you're having fun, working hard in the classroom, or out in the community, you're doing something about it, which is what we like to say here at DU.
It's up to you.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
What will you do?
What will you do?
What will you do?
It's up to you. What will you do?